Good afternoon, this is Mr. Carter. Welcome back to the Waking Justice channel. Coming back with another video. This is another language mission video, and this is the Japanese Kanji and Kana revised edition book that I got. It's by Mark Spahn and Wolfgang Adamitsky. It's out of the Total Language Library. There's a 2013 edition of this, I believe, but I got it used for $4.50 on Amazon. It is in very good condition, and I got this as opposed to getting a hiragana and katakana workbook, because it also had about 2,000 kanji in it. So I decided to get this after reading a few reviews, and I decided it would be a more complete system, because I'm not trying to buy every single step-by-step book. I'm looking for all-in-one books to get. And for another reason was because of the price, obviously. And the workbooks, a lot of people like them because it gives you a place to practice. And a way to get around that, what I did was I bought a graph book. A graph composition book. And I can use that to practice with. It's only $1, so rather than pay $20 for a book that just shows you the stroke count and gives you a bunch of pages to practice, if you don't have a lot of money to spend on it and you're still trying to get off the ground like I am, then you can find some books used, and most of them they had really good reviews as far as their condition. And it has about 70 pages that tells you the history of hiragana, katakana, where it comes from, where it started at. It gives you examples of what it looked like, brushstroke, computer fonts, what the way different Japanese dictionaries are set up, how they're structured, sentence structure, and then it gets into the Choyo Kanji, the standard used to be 1945 kanji. It actually has about 2232 in there. There's also 284 Jinmi Yo Kanji that's used in names and readings and examples and whatnot. It has indexes of radicals, and all of that. Let me show you. I'm only a few pages in, but this is where I'm at so far. It's giving you the rules. Oops. It's giving you the rules, but if you want to see what the kanji look like, it has the frequency, the numbers, the kana, the radicals that make it up, and a definition. That's probably fuzzy. I'm really enjoying that book, and I'm really glad that I got it. The history, the different structures that are used in Japanese writing, the difference in the way they set up the newspapers. It even shows you how to read it vertically or horizontally, and it is really a complete guide, and I highly recommend anybody starting out um, or even the veterans. Don't skip on this book. Don't skip over this just for the here we're gonna cut a kind of workbook. Just because the workbook has, some spaces for you to trace over top of the print. You know what I mean? That's it. The only other book that I'm waiting on to really help me get down to learning the grammar is in fact a grammar complete grammar workbook, and I'll show that once I get it. Most of these books, like I said, was recommended. I went through dozens upon dozens of videos. I didn't get the Genki one that everybody wants, or I didn't. What's that other dude? YesJapan.com. Is it YesJapan? Japanese from Zero. I didn't get those either because I'm like that. All of those type of Japanese textbooks, they look great, but they go step by step. Like one whole book is dedicated to nothing but hiragana and different sentence examples, grammar examples, and space to practice. Both systems, and from what I can tell, people that showed the sneak peek, even Amazon that lets you look through a few pages. That's all it is, and there are 5. It's like up to 4 and 5 volumes that you would have to buy, and at $50 a piece. And I'm just starting out. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go the cheaper route. Make sure that I'm gonna stick through this and not get frustrated with it. Than have $300 worth of fancy workbooks, and then I reach a point where I'm frustrated and I'm just out of $300. You know what I mean? But that's it for my video. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. I will be doing videos once I get a little bit more comfortable with my speech, because I've been practicing speaking, like I said, a little around 6 months, but I didn't have nothing that showed me how to read and write it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like just speaking it, Hajime Mashite, speaking it, I'm great with. But it's the reading and writing that was getting me, and that's what got me stuck with my That's what got me stuck with instant immersion once I reached the higher level lessons and games. Is because I was having a hard time memorizing the Kana, because I was confused of the sentence structure, which was why I got these books to help me out with that. Because if you're gonna learn a language, you need to be able to read it, write it, to help it stick when when you see it. Because after all, if you're gonna plan a trip to Japan or any foreign country, you need to be able to read the language as well as speak it, because you might not have a tour guide and everything like that. You need to be able to know what the signs look like in real life as well as in the textbooks, which is also why I got the Kanji and Kana work handbook. That's it for this video. I don't want to make it too long. Hope I didn't ramble on and you enjoyed my review, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.